calling it a love song.
What is up, my amazing gemstones? It's Mary Gem and I'm back with another video, and today's video is going to be on how do people see you. Okay, let's get straight into it. So this is pile number 1. Okay, so you can see it's a pink like peach background, and you can see like dandelions or like white flowers. So yeah. And then we got the same thing, but pile number 2, it's a green, like army green type color. You can see like the dandelions at the bottom as well. And then we have pile number 3, looking all different. So it's a white background, and these are gray dandelions. You can see like the branches and the stems more, like it's more prominent in pile 3. So yeah guys, these are the 3 piles. Please pick as many as you guys would like. Please watch the entire video as well. I love you, and let's get straight into it. Okay, what is up my amazing gemstones? It's Mary Gem and I'm back with another video. So it's been a while since I've recorded a video like this, and I know I look like a hot mess. My eyes are probably red, I look tired, but the thing is I feel like awake. And I know that sounded like weird or whatever, but I don't know, like I just felt like recording a video and I wanted to do it on my bed. The audio might not be that good because I did not feel like setting up the mic. I'm trying to think now, should I just do it? Nah, I'm not gonna do it. But yeah, anyways, so let's get straight into the video. So yeah, today's video is going to be on how do people see you. So let's get straight into it. Okay, so pile number 1, this is the pile that you guys chose. Sorry that you cannot see it, but yeah, so I'm getting the energy that people get the sense that you're someone that's really quiet, and you're someone that will always reach out to people. Definitely, I'm hearing something about people always feel like you're the type of person to be really healthy, and like you'd call people out, you know, like if your friend ever says, hey, like I want to start a diet, you'd be the friend to say. And if you see your friend, you know, eating McDonald's or something, you'd say, why are you eating McDonald's? You said you're starting a diet, like you should do your diet. People just see you as being that friend that will kind of make sure that your friend just stick to their goals and everything. So definitely there is this sort of like Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus rising energy about you. People see you as being really grounded, really nice, really sweet. You smell really nice. But yeah, I really am seeing that you really do pull your friends out of like their depressive episodes. I feel like people know that whenever they're feeling bad or something, they know that they can come to you. But I do feel like there's a sort of like harsh energy that comes with you. So it's like you're really like nice and open, but I do feel like sometimes, you know, when it comes to emotions, like you kind of are someone that's more like action based, you know. There's this like Leo Mercury, even Pisces Mercury energy about you. But yeah, let's get into all of your cards. So the first card that we got is the Knight of Cups that came up, right? And I'm going to be using my flip file, guys, hope that's okay. But yeah, so with the Knight of Cups, that just talks about this sort of like romantic person. So yeah, people see you as being really mature, really sociable, definitely. Yeah, I just feel like you're someone that can really control your emotions. People feel like they can come to you and you won't ever get like biased. They can come to you for advice and you'll just be completely honest. It doesn't matter if they're your best friend, your family, whatever, you will tell them the truth, like regardless. I feel like people like that. When they come to you, I just feel like they know that it's business in a way. So I am sensing that some people don't open up to you just because of your really harsh personality sometimes, but it's really nothing bad though. I feel like there's this sort of like emotional maturity and emotional balance, and that you can control your emotions, and I feel like people really kind of look up to you. Like I'm definitely getting like, you know, Scott, like I'll put a picture on the screen now, like Scott from Teen Wolf. Like I'm getting him where it's like he becomes a true alpha. But yeah, people really see you as being that type of person, someone that is an amazing listener as well. And yeah, like I feel like you are respected a lot I feel like, you know, a lot of people growing up with you respect you, and I'm even seeing that some family members respect you a lot. Like, I'm hearing that maybe you distanced yourself from family in the past, and I'm hearing them say that they respect your decision and they think that, you know, you've grown a lot. And yeah, they respect your decision. So if you've ever cut anyone off in the past, I don't think that they're holding it against you. They're not thinking that you're a bad person. Like, honestly, they are happy for you. Like, I see people genuinely seeing that you needed to do something to better yourself, and they're happy for you. So yeah, I am seeing that people respect you, and it's kind of like, yeah, they wouldn't waste having like these negative thoughts about you. They really wouldn't. So it's a really nice thing. The next card that we got is the devil. Okay, wait, my mom's like coming now, sorry about that. But yeah, so the next card that we got is the devil card. Okay, so yeah, we definitely have this Capricorn energy, and yeah, you know, the devil does talk about addiction and kind of like doing things that feel nice in the moment. So people kind of see you as being someone that is really indulgent in yourself. I feel like people get the sense that, yeah, you know, I feel like people have come to you in the past and said, like, they've said mean things to you. I feel like people have tried to change you in the past and you just haven't like listened to them, but like in a good way. I feel like people have tried to tell you that maybe you're too unemotional, or they try to tell you that you're too blind, you're too this, you're too that. You could definitely be part of like the neurodivergent community as well, and I just feel like people have tried to kind of box you up and you've just retaliated. I feel like people have always seen you as being the rebel, the person that just makes their own rules, type of person that just does what they want basically. People see you as being someone that doesn't ask permission as well. I mean, obviously like consent, but I mean, you just, yeah, you make your own rules, like I said, basically. So like a quote that I wrote down says, so it says, and the great dragon was cast out, forced to see what he had done. I banished the shadow. I never hated you. We just weren't good for each other. Damn. So yeah, I feel like people definitely see you in a really physically attractive way. Yeah, people see you as being super 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 attractive, and yeah, like I said, I feel like people know that, you know, you don't gel with everyone, and I get the sense that people see you as kind of someone that hops a lot through relationships. So maybe you've always, like, you know, like your best friends will last for like 2 years, or like 1 to 2 years, so you're always like seeing new people, you're always dating new people, so people get the sense that you're someone that, yeah, like maybe like a Libra moon, Gemini sun, definitely some earth sign placements, Capricorn too. But yeah, people see you as being someone that moves on really quickly, and it's kind of hard for you to settle down, because I feel like you're someone that needs to be stimulated, like emotionally, like not mentally. I feel like you need someone to kind of keep you there. You need to have like a reason to stay, and if you don't have a reason, you're gonna leave them, you know. People see you as being someone that has really high morals as well. And yeah, my nose is getting itchy, so definitely somebody could be thinking about you right now. But yeah, so that's what we got with the devil card. And let me know, like, should I keep like the card like up or something, like, yeah. Anyway, so the next card that we got is the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so people see you as being someone that starts new journeys. They see you as being someone that like, yeah, I'm starting a new journey. It talks about, you know, being really wealthy as well, so people can see you as being someone that will definitely be the first person to kind of work on your dreams and work towards what you want, work towards your goals and make your dreams a reality. I feel like people feel like they can kind of come to you for advice. Like, I'm seeing even strangers wanting to approach you and like ask you for business advice. I feel like yeah, people just always knew that when it came to money, like you would definitely be okay. And okay, my mom's like right there. But yeah, anyways, like people just see you as being someone that would act like really independent, and it's kind of like you rely on yourself, and people feel like you've always had this independence about yourself, where it's like even when you're hopping through relationships, you're just a really independent person. So yeah, then we also have the High Priestess card, so definitely you could be a Taurus as well. Your card just flew away, guys. So like I said, you make your own rules. Okay, so it says, I found energy from the coffee I drink every day, happiness from the lost, laughter, and love from the pain. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I feel like people see you as being someone that is definitely very minimalistic, like a super, like a realist. Like people see you as being the type of person that kind of does the same thing every single day, but you don't get bored of it. Like yeah, like I see people kind of like, you know, to some people, you know, maybe it kind of looks like depression, or like it just looks really mundane because it's like you're doing the same thing every single day, but you still get excited, you still, you know, enjoy doing what you do. People feel like you always try to look at the positive side of things, you always try to see the best in people, and it's like the small things make you happy, you know. Where I feel like if you have, like, you know, a really good cup of coffee in the morning, it's like, there we go, you're having a good day. Or like if you are driving and you see like a puppy on the street, like, you know, that makes you happy, that will make your entire day. So I just get the sense that people can really tell that it's those small things that make you happy, and that you aren't like high maintenance basically. So people love being in your energy because you just really bring them up. I feel like people kind of get to forget about their worries and just focus on being in the moment, and you kind of remind them to live in the moment and to just live their life to the fullest. And like I say, where it's like you hold people accountable. If they say they're going to do something, you make sure that they stick to their goals, and people love that about you. So yeah, you definitely are loved by so many people. And also people get the sense that you're really spiritual as well. Okay, then we also have the 10 of cups that came. So sorry that I'm looking at my file, guys. I hope that it's okay, but I wrote some new notes down, so I'm just trying to, I don't know, use them. Okay, but yeah, anyways, so 10 of cups, people see you as being someone that is really content with your life, definitely. I get the sense that people have tried to kind of offer you certain things, like maybe try to offer you a relationship or something, or you have a lot of options in front of you, and I feel like you've always rejected them. Or it's kind of like people know that if they want to kind of even talk to you or be your friend, they need to bring their A game. I'm seeing people feeling like they have to kind of put on like a performance to be your friend, or put on a performance to like I don't know, impress you, because I just feel like it takes a lot for you to even like get people's attention, and for you to even like notice people. But yeah, people see you as being a really great friend though, definitely. Yeah, I'm seeing that it takes a lot for you to kind of go to the next level with someone. Like I'm seeing that you could have definitely like a lot of acquaintances but very few friends. You know, where it's like everybody knows your name but they don't know your story. Ooh, you know. But not for real. Like I'm getting the sense that you give people chances, but it's kind of like you don't let them all in, you know. I feel like you decide who you let in. And I'm even seeing that the people that you do let in, it's kind of like you let them, I don't want to say hurt you, but you let them kind of do what they want in a way where it's like you let them show their true colors, and then you decide whether you want to be with them or not. Like I saw this one quote that said, I can't control how you act. All I can do is I think it was like control how I react to whatever you do. I don't know. But yeah, I'm just saying that it says a lot about your character, because if you could, like, you know, the question that people always ask you, if you could do one thing in the entire world, like what would you do? And people like say the craziest things, and it really does say a lot about them, like their character, who they are as a person on the inside. So I just feel like people get the sense that you're someone that has a lot of moral standards, and like you have this, like, I don't know, like this thing inside of you that you don't show to everyone basically, you know, like these emotions that you don't share with everyone, like it's sacred emotions, you know, like nobody knows about this shit, you know. And it's not even because it's a secret, it's just because they aren't allowed to see those emotions because it's not theirs, you know. It's kind of like you put up these boundaries as well. Okay, then we also have the 8 of Swords that came upright. So yeah, 8 of Swords. So this talks about restriction. Okay, so I am sensing that, you know, maybe sometimes people see you as being someone that feels a lot of pressure from the outside, because like I said, where it's like you're surrounded by a lot of friends and family. So I don't know, maybe you always feel like you need to do the right thing. You always feel like this kind of like moral compass, and definitely you could have a lot of Libra placements in your birth chart. But yeah, like I'm just sensing that you're someone that you feel like you need to do the right thing all the time, you know, which is a good thing. It's good to have that on your mind. But I am sensing that people kind of get the sense that you don't always act authentically. Sometimes you just do things because you feel like you can't do anything else. There's the sense of like, I don't know, being backed into a corner, just feeling really like restricted, just feeling like people are putting words in your mouth. So I am seeing that sometimes people feel like you kind of dig the hole yourself because it's just because of who you are as a person sometimes, and it's kind of like the life that you choose and how you choose to live your life. You're going to end up in this predicament a lot, you know. So I am seeing kind of you having to rehash things over and over again. So you're explaining something to someone and then them not understanding, and then you having to explain it again and again and again. Like, let's say for example, like, okay, let's say for me, for example, right? So I'm wearing these ace earrings because I'm asexual, so yeah. Like, if I had to explain what asexuality means over and over again, but this person just doesn't understand, it's like, I didn't choose it, you know. You can't choose your sexuality, but it's a sense of like, I don't know, people just feeling like they don't understand you, and it's like they kind of blame you for like things that happened to you, but it's like you had no decision in it, you know. So I am seeing this sort of like you being, like I said, back into a corner, and it's just like an unfair thing basically. Okay, then we also have the Queen of Pentacles that came upright, and I'm whispering because like I said, my mom's right there. But yeah, anyways, Queen of Pentacles, that talks about being really like gossipy and like flirty, and just yeah, being really popular. So people really like you a lot. Definitely, I'm sensing that like people see you as being someone that's really sensible, and like I said, someone that has like a really good mind when it comes to business. I feel like, yeah, people just really admire how wealthy you are. Like, I'm just sensing like people being attracted to like how much money you can make, and people even being attracted to your money. Yeah, so like definitely see you as being a healer, someone that has a taste for like luxury, like the finer things in life. And yeah, like I'm seeing you, you know, like being into fashion, like dressing nice, and people just being attracted to your personality in general because like it's so magnetic. Then we also have the Star card that came upright. So that's a major arcana card. Okay, so with the Star card, that just talks about so it's Aquarius energy. It says the nitrogen in our DNA, the calcium in our teeth, the iron in our blood, the carbon in our apple pies were made with the interiors of collapsing stars. We are made of star stuff, you know, just woke things. I didn't write that isn't quoted by me, guys. I never said that. I got it off the internet, like I'm just saying. But yeah, with the Aquarius, it just talks about how, you know, you see the beauty in everything. I feel like you're someone that definitely sees the bigger picture, and people know that about you as well. And it's kind of like that quote from Rick and Morty where it's like I forgot what it said, but I'll put it on the screen now. That episode where Morty's like, no one something something, everyone's gonna die, let's just watch TV. I feel like you kind of bring things into perspective. So when your friends are kind of having, you know, anxiety attacks or just feeling really overwhelmed with life, you just remind them about how important they are, but also how insignificant it all is in the long run. So I feel like there's like a lot of contradictions that come with like, you know, being a friend, but like in the best way possible, you know, where it's like maybe like if you have a best friend, I can see you like defending them, like, you know, till your last breath, even if they're the ones in the wrong, you know. Like let's say your best friend, I'm not gonna say cheated or something, let's just say your best friend cheated on a test, you know, like I can see you defending them till your last breath, saying that's my best friend, you know what, the test is wrong. Like I can just see you defending them. But like if it was anyone else, you'd be like, no, what the fuck, you know. But like, yeah, like I'm getting that because it's a contradiction, because at the beginning of the reading I was saying like, you know, you call anyone out on their bullshit. So it's like you pick your battles, you know, kind of like what matters in a way. Yeah, and then we also have the last card being the 10 of Pentacles. So people just see you as being someone that is a hard worker, someone that will definitely come into money, someone that is super wealthy, you know, just always attracting money, working hard, someone that will literally like do anything for money in a way. Even like I just feel like you're such a hard worker, you're always working, you're always thinking about money, and people know that about you, or like people see you as being someone that's really attracted to money, and they kind of just see you kind of taking a step back and just enjoying the finer things, enjoying your money, enjoying your wealth, enjoying just buying things, and yeah, like I say, living your life. So yeah, that is what I got for pile number one. I really hope the video resonated. I love you, and let's get into the next one. What is our pile number two? Let's get straight into your reading. So how do people see you? Okay, honestly, it's so annoying because like my entire family can hear me, but like whatever. So pile number two, how do people see you? So I get the sense that people see you as being someone that's a really distant friend. I see you kind of like ghosting your friends, maybe even like you're someone that really loves the outdoors, receiving flowers. Like I'm getting this really, I don't know, like old school, like old-fashioned type thing where it's like you enjoy dressing up, you know, going to your matric dance, you enjoy, you know, homecoming. I feel like you enjoy a lot of traditional things. Like you haven't given up on love. Like I just see this really, I don't know, like revolutionary, but at the same time really like non-revolutionary thing about you. So it's like people like that they can guess what you're thinking. I feel like you kind of show your emotions on your face really easily, and people like that they can do nice things for you, because I get the sense that maybe gift giving is like your love language, or like physical touch. So whenever you show love, it's by you know, buying things for people, or touching them, holding them, kissing them, and yeah, people just feel like they can really feel your love. So it's a really nice thing. It really is. Okay, so the first card that we got is the Six of Pentacles that came upright. Okay, so that talks about generosity. Okay, so yeah, I feel like people see you as being someone that definitely is full of talent. People get the impression that you can do a lot of things, and you don't really see like how amazing you are, because I'm seeing that people saying like these amazing things about you. Like you could walk into a room, bro, of people talking about you, and you'd still be like, who are you talking about? Like dead ass, bro. I see people like just saying the most amazing things about you, like saying that you're funny, you're kind, you're talented. I see people literally saying all these nice things about you, and you wouldn't even know that they're busy talking about you. So I am sensing this kind of like naivety in a way, where it's like you don't really, I don't know, maybe you don't know that much about like real life skills. Like maybe when it comes to driving, like you're not that great of a driver, or when it comes to taxes, like taxes isn't your thing. But like when it comes to, you know, being a good person, caring about people, and like working towards your own goals, and like, you know, being self-sufficient, but like just like random life skills, you don't know that much about it, you know. Like it kind of reminds me of like Sherlock. Like I'll put a picture on the screen of Sherlock now, but yeah, like he's really funny because he's like really really smart, but he didn't even know that the earth orbits around the sun. Like he thought that the sun orbits around the earth. So like that type of thing, you know. I just feel like sometimes people are like, we have like a lot of blonde moments, you know, but people see you as being someone that's really generous. They know that if you ever get paid money, or like if you ever come into money, you always share it with people around you. And like I say, people can feel your love. People know that when you love them, they know that you mean it as well, you know. People get the feeling that you're someone that puts a lot of weight on your words. So maybe you don't say I love you a lot, but like when you do say it, like it's a big deal, you know. People know that like when you show that you care about someone, it's a big deal. Like I just feel like everything's like kind of dramatic when it comes to you. It's just like a big statement basically. Like let's say for example, like I'll put on the screen like Ramen King. You know, Ram talking to King, like it's a big deal because he doesn't talk ever, you know. If you want someone that's really talkative, like I don't know, I just feel like your energy is really special, and people know that when you show that you care, like it's a really special and important thing. And I feel like people really try not to take your friendship for granted, so people really do appreciate being your friend. They see you as being an amazing friend as well. They see you as being someone that will stand up for them and be there for them, take care of them, you know. Like if one of your friends ever went homeless, like you would take them in type energy. Yeah, and I feel like people also get the sense that yeah, you're open, and I'm seeing that like it's worth the wait. I'm seeing somebody being interested in you like romantically, and this person has had their eyes on you for like years, bro, probably like years. Am I in focus? Am I in focus? Guys, I'm sorry about my eyes. I'm not high, I promise. I mean, I'm sorry, anyways. Yeah, like I see somebody having a crush on you for like years, bro, and like it's not that you rejected them, but it's like you just never noticed. Like I feel like this person has been liking you and you just never took them seriously. And you know, when you finally did take them seriously, I feel like this person just was saying, I can hear them saying that it was worth the wait. I see this person saying that they would do it all over again, basically. You know, I feel like people think that you are worth the wait, you're worth, you know, going through like all this drama with that. They just think you're like really amazing. So yeah, okay, then we also have the Two of Wands that came up, right? So Two of Wands talks about like independent energy and kind of like partnerships. So yeah, like I feel like people get the impression that you aren't someone that takes leadership offers. I feel like it's more like things are kind of thrown upon you, or it's like things are always assumed. So maybe you aren't someone that will like volunteer for like, you know, being tribute. Like you wouldn't volunteer to be a leader, but people always saw you as being like a born leader, like a natural born leader. I'm seeing people, like I said, like just mentioning you in like places that like are really amazing. You know, like you could mention to your friends that maybe you're into acting. You can mention to your friends that you are into, let's say, art and like doing artwork. I can see your friends like loving you so much and like mentioning your name in like, I don't know, museums or like just places that will like, you know, help you. Like I'm seeing your friends like helping you like further your career. I see them supporting you like from afar and like even like right there with you as well. So people see you as being someone that's really supportive, and I just feel like they know that, like I say, when you care, you care. Like it's just it, you know. They see you as being someone that, yeah, like I'm gonna say it one more time, but like when you care about someone, you care about someone. And yeah, like I just see you, maybe like you never thought that you could be a leader, you never thought that you could do something, but like I just see people like seeing like more than what you see in yourself. Basically, I see people saying that, you know, you should do this, you know, like you are meant to do this. Like I'm getting Star Trek Discovery, like Michael Burnham, like, you know, I'll put a picture of Michael Burnham on the screen now. But yeah, like I'm getting her energy where it's like some people feel like she's not meant to be there, but other people know that she's meant to be there. Like I don't know how to say it, but it's just like, yeah, you are meant to be here, bro. Like you make an impact on people and you make people feel wanted and needed as well. Like I feel like if your friend doesn't text you back, you know, like let's say for a few days, you will like text them, you will know, you will like bombard them with messages, call them, but like not in a, like a clingy way, but just in like a concerned way. So I really feel like friends feel like really seen and heard from you as well, you know. So like I can definitely see you being the friend that will, like I said, ghost your friends, not talk to them or anything, and they miss you, you know. I just see people like wanting to text you, and it's like, even though maybe like if you're going through something by yourself, like if you're going through like, you know, an episode or something, it's like your friends understand you. Like I'm seeing that people know that you are always going through your own emotions, your own cycles, and they know that some days you don't reply, some days you need your alone time, some days you don't talk to anyone, and it's just what you do, you know. Like you will just be gone like for a month, 2 months, 6 months, and then you'll come back like nothing happened, basically, you know. Yeah, like I'm hearing you taking like a 6 month hiatus and like doing your own thing, then coming back just like nothing happened. Okay, then we also have the World card that came up, right? Okay, so the World card talks about first impressions and kind of like being seen in like a really good light. So like I say, where it's like people see you in a really like in a good way. And then the quote that I got for you is, people are illogical, unreasonable, and self-centered. Love them anyways. Like, yeah, like I was getting that way. It's like even though I am hearing that some of your friends definitely are sometimes annoyed, or like some people do get the sense that you seem, but I don't know, like pretentious, or it's kind of like what gives you the right to, you know, like not text anyone back and like not think about other people's feelings, because maybe when you're taking the time for yourself, it's kind of like it affected other people. And I'm hearing that some people are kind of annoyed that you don't give them like an explanation. Like I'm definitely getting a bit of like Alison De Laurentiis, I'll put a picture, Alison De Laurentiis vibes, the picture. Yeah, like they feel like they just wish that you would, I don't know, be more like not even transparent, but just more vocal about certain things, because I feel like a lot of things kind of just go unsaid when it comes to you. So like I say, ways like you won't say that you care, but they know that you care, you know. And I'm hearing that some people just want to hear it more as well. They want more emotional depth when it comes to you, because I just feel like your love is more action, it's more do, it's more show, more so than say out loud, you know. But yeah, so with the world card that talks about completion, and yeah, people just see you kind of like going through a cycle as well. And also people think that you're an amazing dancer. I am hearing that, like I'm hearing people like always assuming that like you can dance really well, so that's kind of interesting. Yeah, I'm hearing that people feel like you have a lot of interests and hobbies and like a lot of different things. Like if someone had to see you like a random stranger, they can just like assume that you're probably into like karate and like boxing, maybe like maybe you're really buff, so people always assume that you work out, but like you don't work out, you know, like maybe like naturally you're just really buff. Or you could work out as well, like people just get the sense that you enjoy like, you know, like violence or like working out or something. Like I'm definitely getting that energy as well. I'm hearing that people are saying that you look really nice in like the color green, and like maybe you've never thought about wearing green, but I'm hearing someone say like you look amazing in like a green suit, like you look amazing with green hair or like green colored contacts, you know. So yeah, definitely. And if you've been thinking about maybe like growing out your hair, or like getting like an ombre effect, like it will look amazing. What am I doing ombre effect, girl? You got no hair. Okay, but yeah, besides the point, like that's what I'm busy getting with like the world card. Then the next card that we got is the Empress that came upright. So we know that the Empress rules Venus, so I get the impression with the Empress card. Okay, so it says there's nothing wrong with being in love with all that you do, speak, and embody all of it. It's perfect beauty. Oh, so yeah, someone is literally in love with you, part number two. Like definitely I'm sensing that how people see you definitely is influenced by whether they are in love with you or not, because I just feel like it's hard for people to sometimes understand why you do certain things. So like I said, it's easy to kind of hate you. I'm sorry, I feel like it's really easy to hate you, but also it's really easy to love you. And I feel like there's so much beauty that comes with you, and it's like it's so easy to love you, and I feel like in the same way it's so easy to, you know, be mad at you because they love you. So I'm just sharing that like maybe the times when you can't be there for your friends, it like hurts so much because it's coming from you, because you're always there, you know. So I feel like people kind of put you on like a pedestal because you're always there, you're always a friend to like be dependable, the one that they count on. And when you can't be there, it's like it hurts way more, you know. Like if you have a best friend and like a normal friend, and if your best friend can't come to your wedding, it will hurt way more than your friend, because you always expect your friend to be there for you. So I just feel like sometimes people always expect you to be there, they always kind of like rely on you, and like I said, they always just kind of even overlook you in a way, and they don't even think about like your own well-being, because you always have this like, I don't know, like, you know, this persona where it's like you're either there showing your presence, or you're just taking your 6-month hiatus. But yeah, people see you as being caring, nurturing, fruitful, you know, beautiful, eventful, you know, doing the things, okay, like just being beautiful, abundant. You make them feel comfortable and just loved and nurtured, like I said. They feel like they know that they knew the moment that they fell in love with you. They feel like they knew the moment that like they became family, you know, where it's like they were friends and now they're family. So yeah, they knew the moment that you cared about them. Like I just feel like you just knew. Yeah. Like, you know, I feel like we all have that one moment that you look at someone and you just know that like this isn't like a normal thing. It's like, no, like this is serious. So yeah, people like that you can meet them halfway on that, you know, and that you validate people's emotions and feelings. Okay, then the next card that we got is the Nine of Wands that came upright. Okay, so Nine of Wands, that talks about resilience, bro. So yeah, being self-confident. So yeah, I'm hearing that, you know, maybe things don't always work out the best for you. It's kind of like you had a plan for your life and it's just not going according to how you planned. And I feel like people know that you're definitely more upset than you're letting on, but people really appreciate that you're still going for what you want, you know. I feel like people know that you were hurt by like a past experience, but you kind of still decided to, like, you know, show your brave face and, like, you know, still face them every single day for some reason. Like, I'm hearing that people like how you kind of like protected yourself, I feel like, as well, like you've learned from past experiences. And yeah, like I'm hearing that people know that you were going through like a really tough experience, but you still had this sort of like you're gonna be okay face. So I just feel like people were never truly worried about you because you're so good at kind of like faking being okay, or like being okay. Like, I don't know if it's faking or not, but people just got the impression that, you know, if anyone can make it through this, like it could be you, like it's gonna be you. So I just feel like I said, people just always assume that you're gonna be okay, that you're gonna make it, that you're gonna be fine. And yeah, it does also talk about kind of being wounded in the past. So, you know, maybe sometimes people feel like you are, if you are single, this is just for the single people now, if you are single, people feel like the only reason you're single is not because, like, you know, people don't find you attractive, it's not because people don't want to be with you. They feel like you are single by choice, and it's because, you know, you've been hurt in the past, and it's kind of like it's stopping you from being with someone new. And I feel like I'm hearing that like some advice would be to yeah, like healing from past experiences, and kind of like changing your type. So people always assume that you have a certain type about you, and I feel like this is your type. Like, you're into the King of Wands, that's the next card that we got, the last card. You know, you are into someone that's like mature, someone that's like a macho person, like someone that's really, yeah, strong, similar to you. I feel like you like dating yourself, or you like seeing yourself in your partner. So I'm hearing spirit say that yeah, you need kind of like someone that's different from you. You need someone that can balance you out, you know. It's like, if you are a fire sign, you should date maybe like a water sign or like an earth sign or something. And like, if you're a water sign, date an air sign. Like, I know it's scary, guys. I'm a water sign myself, and I know that dating an air sign, so I don't know, it sounds scary, guys. Like, dating a Libra, I'm sorry, a Gemini, an Aquarius. Okay, I could date an Aquarius. The rest just sounds, yeah. But yeah, I'm hearing that people kind of look to you for like motivation, you know. So it's like you take the first step, and then they know that everything's gonna be okay in a way, you know. But yeah, guys, that is what I got for pile number 2. I really hope the video resonated. I love you, and let's get into the next one. Okay, so let's see, pile number 3. Okay, so okay, you guys cannot see it, but yeah, pile 3. How do people see you? Okay, so I'm hearing that people see you as being someone that loves to branch out and kind of, I don't know, like insert yourself. I feel like people see you as being like the drama person. I was gonna say drama queen, but like any gender, guys, like non-binary gender, like, you know, but they see you as being like, yeah, the person that loves drama. Like, I'm getting that person from Mean Girls, Regina George, you know, when like they say that her hair is so big because it's full of secrets. So people feel like you're someone that just knows everybody's secrets. You're so mysterious. They feel like you kind of, yeah, you showed up out of nowhere, but like you seem to know everything. You're really spiritual. You have really piercing eyes. People feel like you love looking into their soul. You're really deep, really nostalgic. Yeah, I'm hearing that like your taste in music is really alternative, or like you have really amazing taste in music. I'm hearing that. But yeah, I just feel like you have a really unique name. People love your name. They love your voice, definitely. I'm hearing that some people feel like you're really familiar or like they met you before, but for some reason I'm sensing a lot of like disappointment and like I don't know, like rejection from some end. So I am hearing that, ooh, maybe sometimes people feel like they aren't like smart enough to hang out with you. So I am sensing that people kind of see you in like the distance, so it's like they can't really be your friend. So definitely you could be a bit of like a lone wolf maybe. So it's like you know people, but you know people's secrets, you know, like you don't know them personally, but you know things about them. um like you would definitely be a tarot reader or like really spiritual, but like I'm hearing like you getting spiritual downloads from like, you know, your spirit guides about certain people, and like you wanting to warn them about certain things and them just being a bit like freaked out sometimes. So people are a bit like intimidated by you, maybe even scared of you, and I just think it's because of like what you know and what they don't basically. I am seeing that you've done some shadow work, so you've kind of eliminated people that aren't on your level from talking to you. So I am sensing that less and less people are kind of approaching you, and it's just because you've done your shadow work. You've kind of asked your spirit guides to just have people that are on your same level, people that you know are like-minded, approach you. So I am sensing that it's going to take a bit longer for you to find your soul family and your soulmates, your, because there are multiple. You could definitely be polyamorous as well. Okay, but wait. Ooh, ow, hurt my leg. Okay, but yeah, anyways. Yeah, I'm hearing that it's going to take a bit longer for you to find your soulmate, but that's only because when you do find him, it's going to be the one. Like I'm hearing that maybe people get the impression that you don't have that much experience when it comes to dating, when it comes to kind of like social interactions. Like I'm hearing that people, excuse me, can tell that you're homeschooled just by like how you act and like what you talk about, because maybe like you know nothing about sports, and I don't know how that like why that means you are homeschooled, but I don't know, like I'm getting that you're homeschooled, that people feel like you've kind of always come into money. I feel like people would never assume that you have a job, but I feel like you probably work really hard. But like I'm hearing that people always assume that your parents give you money, or people always assuming that like you have a lot of privilege and that you have a lot of like money. But I'm hearing for some reason like that's like further from the truth. Like I'm hearing, or I'm seeing you working like scrubbing floors and like doing a lot to like, you know, earn your keep in a way. Like I'm getting Wes from How to Get Away with Murder. Yeah, that's what it's called. And then yeah, anyway, so the first card that we got is the Judgment card. Dun dun dun. So yeah, I am hearing that, you know, maybe sometimes people feel like they're being judged by you. Yeah, I feel like it's just kind of like your look or your eyes or something. So people feel like you're judging them when you probably aren't even. I'm hearing that people are always thinking that you're talking about them when you aren't. Yeah, I'm hearing something about, like I said, about you inserting yourself. But yeah, like this, you could definitely be a fire sign, like a Leo, Sag, or an Aries. And I'm hearing that you always think for yourself, and I feel like people kind of like that about you, but also it makes them really scared, because I'm hearing that, you know, you have a lot of your own beliefs, your own thoughts, and I feel like you could definitely be a liberal, like, you know, same. But yeah, you could definitely be a liberal, and I feel like maybe sometimes people feel like the thoughts that you have is kind of like different to what everyone else thinks, or like I'm hearing that you talk about things that like people don't want to hear. You know, if you are into like spirituality, maybe you'll say, yeah, like I was doing shadow work and I saw this demon the other day, and like people just being like, excuse me, you saw a demon, and like people just getting scared that maybe like you're gonna, I don't know, curse them or something, or like people feeling like, oh, like I'm just hearing people like being really prejudiced and like just having these thoughts and beliefs about you when it's like they don't even know you. And like, yeah, people judging you even. I'm also hearing that like you made a decision that kind of impacted the rest of your life, and I feel like maybe people think that you didn't know what you were doing when you signed up for it, but it's kind of like, yeah, like it just changed your life. Like I said, like Wes from How to Get Away with Murder, if you don't know who that is, basically he signed up for like a class. I'm not gonna spoil it. Okay, let's think of something else. like let's just say you decided to study law, okay, and it's kind of like people feel like you are studying law because you want to study law, but they also feel like maybe you don't know why you're studying law, or like I don't know, I just feel like people are kind of questioning why you do things. People get this really kind of hippie laid back energy from you, so it's like it's hard for them to kind of see you working hard. Like I just feel like people assume that you're lazy, you're laid back and everything, and you kind of don't want to like work, like I don't know, like yeah, you don't want to work. And I feel like people just assume that you want things kind of like handed to you in a way, and like when they see you working really hard, it's like, oh. So yeah, I definitely do feel like there are some judgmental people out there that are like judging you. It could definitely be because of like maybe how you dress as well, where it's kind of like you have this more like, I don't know, like tomboyish energy maybe. Yeah, like I'm hearing like it's definitely about like how you dress as well, or like something about your hands maybe is coming up even, okay. Then we also have the Knight of Pentacles that came upright. So Knight of Pentacles, okay, how do people see you? This talks about you being someone that is really practical and leaving nothing to chance. So yeah, I really do feel like people see you as being like, maybe actually maybe you could definitely be a bit conservative. You're someone that dresses really like conservative, and I feel like people are always taken aback because how you dress and like what you talk about is completely different. Like you could definitely be a goth, but it's like you're actually really religious, or like I don't know, maybe like you dress really like yeah, like you don't really care, but like you're a Virgo, but like you're like a perfection. It's like I just feel like you're like, yeah, like how you present yourself and like who you are on the inside is like completely different. I'm hearing that like especially if you have like a lot of piercings and tattoos, people will kind of judge you, but like when they hear you talk, they're like, oh, like you know, you're like articulate, you're really smart, you sound educated, you seem like you're fit for the job. Like I just feel like people assume that you're not supposed to be here, but it's like you are supposed to be a bitch, period, okay. But yeah, Knight of Pentacles, people see you as being someone that's super practical. You don't leave things up to chance, and like there's this very Virgo energy where it's like you make sure that you get everything done, you know, in a certain order. You wake up every day at the same time. There's the energy where it's like, yeah, like I'm even seeing you like walking your dog. I'm seeing you making sure that you never forget anything, you know, you pack your lunch day before, you plan out your outfits day before. Well, people assume that about you. They assume that you're the type of person to just like, yeah, not leave anything to chance. And it's like as much as you are spiritual, you still make sure that you got something, you know, behind the scenes, like also at the same time. Yeah, like I'm hearing that maybe you could definitely be like a philosopher student, but you're like a hardcore atheist that doesn't believe in like morals, and like obviously that's not all atheists. I'm just getting like making an example. Or like, yeah, like I'm just saying like you're like different than people expected you to be, I mean. Yeah, like I'm hearing that maybe like you're more soft and cuddly as well. Like people didn't expect you to be like as emotional as you are. Like people always thought that you were like super hardcore, but it's like actually you're really emotional. And I feel like people kind of notice that like when they talk to you like the second time, maybe the first time they're like, oh yeah, you're badass, and like you still are badass, but like you're a badass who cries. So I get the sense that, yeah, they get the sense that you're but like emotional, and yeah, you cry a lot, maybe you're really sensitive, and you don't like it when people make jokes of you, or like you're the friend that people always make fun of, but like not in a bad way, just in like a, you know, we all have like that one friend that we just like always make a fun of and everything, and I feel like it's probably you. So yeah, like I just get a really sensitive energy from you as well. And like maybe if you do like drink or smoke or something, people get the impression that like you might be like a sad drunk, or it's like whenever you do drink, like you get really sad, or like you get really emotional when you drink, like you'd be like, I love you guys, you're my best friends. Like I'm getting that energy. But yeah, I also am seeing you like opening up to strangers, like you're really approachable, definitely super approachable. But yeah, so the next card that we got is the Magician card. This is number 2. So I am sensing that, yeah, you're someone that will allow people to kind of assume what they want about you, and you don't really care if they think you're crazy or not. Like, you know, that's their own thing. But yeah, the Magician says taking that step forward with you was the first thing that made sense in a while. The horizon seemed possible. I did it. Wow. So I'm hearing that people see you as being someone that is really talented, and someone that, yeah, sees amazing things in people. Like, I don't know how, but it's like you could meet someone for the first time and just like tell them the entire life story. And that's why I'm getting, you could definitely be a tarot reader, or just really intuitive, really in tune with your spirit guides. And yeah, I just feel like people get the sense that when you look at them, like, you can really, I don't know, like, see them in a way where it's like, I don't know, like, if I'm looking at you right now, like, you can just like, you can see them, you know. So yeah, I feel like people see you as being someone that's really talented. And it's like, I don't know, like, I'm getting like Starfleet energy, where it's like, okay, I always talk about Star Trek, guys, sorry, but it is what it is. Like, let's say you're someone that goes to school, but like, and like your school, like I said, you're a lawyer, bro, like you study law, you're studying medicine, like, you know, you're like a posh, you're a posh person, you know, people see you as being a posh person. But then like when school's over, listen, yo, buy my car, mate. You know what I mean? They see you like talking somewhere, like they'll see you like doing something that's like just so contradictory to what you do for a living, you know, where it's like you're studying medicine, you seem so posh, and then like they see you listening to music that's like, you know, rock and roll and metal and everything, and they're like, what? Or like, you know, like, okay, if you are from South Africa, specifically Cape Town, like let's say like you go to Stellenbosch University, you go there, no, but like you know how to like walk around and get a taxi in Fort Rico Road in Belleville, you know what I mean? Like, people are like, what's happening here? Like, I just feel like people are so shook when they know, like, for example, your family. Okay, I'm gonna make it for my example. Like, let's say I'm English, right, but like my family's Afrikaans. Now I go to my Afrikaans family, and now they're assuming that I can't speak Afrikaans, but then I go there and then I'm like, what's my bro, and I'm talking Afrikaans, you know what I mean? Like, I just feel like people are like so shocked when they see you like kind of change or like flip that kind of switch in a way. And like, I just think like like you're really cool, and people didn't assume you were cool when they first met you. I know that sounds kind of mean, but I'm sorry. That's what I'm getting. But like, look at the Magician card. Like, this person does not look cool. They look like weird in a way, and like boring, but like actually they're like the coolest person ever. They're the freaking magician, bro. They can do anything, they can make magic, they can do whatever. So that is you. That's how people see you. Okay, so yeah, then we have the Four of Swords that came upright. Okay, so Four Swords, let's see, what do they say about the Four Swords? So yeah, people see you as being someone that does sometimes run away from your problems. Okay, so definitely I'm getting a bit of escapism. So people could assume that, yeah, like I said, you drink or you smoke or something, or people assume that you probably did it in your past, you know. Yeah, like I'm getting that, like if you're someone that's really posh, like if you dress really proper, you just seem like someone that's tally-ho, I don't know, really Englishman type vibes. I just get the sense that they know that you had like a party streak, or people can tell that, I don't know, like, yeah, you're more cool than you're letting on. Basically, people get the sense that you're really mysterious and you kind of aren't showing like your entire self in a way. Yeah, people know that you have a really strong faith. Like, I'm hearing that your faith is really, really, really strong, and people know that about you. Yeah, people can sense it about you, that you do shadow work, that you pray a lot, that you believe in like a greater divine. People know that you believe in something. So yeah, and then we also have the Five of Swords being the last card that came out. Five of Swords talks about being defeated. Okay, it talks about loss, it talks about, you know, the fear of like losing yourself, losing your partner. So I am sensing that, you know, sometimes people do see you as kind of like, I don't want to say having like an identity crisis, but it's like you're two people at once. And I do feel like people get this sense that they don't really know who you are, because one minute you're like this, okay, I keep saying push posh, but like, you know, like one minute you're like this person and then the next minute you're someone else. So I do feel like sometimes it makes people kind of like question you because they don't know who to believe, who to trust. They don't really know who you are really, because they're like, are you this person or are you that person? I feel like people struggle kind of seeing how you can be into one thing and like do something completely different, you know, where it's like they don't understand how, let's say, you can be super spiritual but like you can also be an atheist, or how you can do this and do that, you know. I feel like they just don't understand how like it coincides together, and it makes them kind of like distrustful of you. So yeah, like I am hearing that people are really intimidated by you. And yeah, 5 just talks about losing a friend, so people get the sense that they know that you've lost people. They know that you are used to kind of like doing things by yourself or doing things like a certain way, and it's kind of like you know how to make friends. You're kind of used to it at this point, you know. It's like people get the impression that you've moved a lot in your life, and yeah, like you make friends, you lose friends, you make friends, you lose friends, basically. So yeah, that is what I got for pile number 3. I really hope the video resonated. I love you so much, and let me know what you guys thought about this video. Like, should I do more? I definitely will. And I like asked, like, let me know if I should, and I'm like, I'm gonna do it anyways, because I don't know, this is so much fun. Like, I love like just sitting here and like talking to you guys like this. Like, I felt way more like authentic in a way. I feel like when I'm just like showing my hands, I'm like trying to be all like tarot reader, and yeah. And also I want to show you guys something. Oh guys, I got pins and needles. But anyways, I got 3 tarot decks, guys. I literally bought 3 tarot decks, and also I bought this tarot deck. So actually I bought 4 tarot decks. I spent so much money. Please buy it, guys. Please, if you're really watching, like till this far, can you please buy a personal reading from me, please? It's only $20 or $30. Please just buy one, please, please, please. I'm asking you, please, because your girl needs help, okay? Or like send donations. I love you. But yeah, anyways, that's not the point. So I got this tarot deck. I freaking love it so much, and I'm so happy that like it's a black woman. It looks like they're queer. They're people of like all body sizes, so like body positivity. I'm so freaking excited. It's the believe in your own magic. Oops. And like yeah, the cards are so beautiful. Let me know if I should do like an unboxing video. Like maybe I can do one on like a second channel or something. And then I got the psychic reading cards. I got these. I already posted it on my community tab, but yeah, like these are so beautiful. I'm so excited to like that's so beautiful. And then the third one that we got is the modern tarot read. I feel like everyone has this one, low-key, or like I've seen this a lot on YouTube. So yeah, it's like super cute. There's the book and everything. And guys, I'm gonna start using them soon, but I feel like I need to first memorize these cards. And like I know these are the same as my old cards, but I feel like for me personally, like if I'm using new tarot cards, I need to feel a connection towards them. So I'm gonna need to like first, you know, use them by myself. But you guys will be seeing these tarot decks soon. So yeah, anyways, I'm gonna stop rambling now, guys. I just felt like updating you and everything. And yeah, these are my ace earrings, guys, so pretty. And I'm wearing what color is this? The purple amethyst. Yeah. Okay, now I'm done rambling, guys. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Also comment down other video suggestions. I'm going to be doing the Are They Your Type, and there was another reading someone else requested, I forgot. But yeah, those are coming up soon. Okay, now I'm done. Okay, bye.